How's everything going today, guys? My name is Copycat, and welcome to every single Easter egg from the Super Mario Bros. Movie official trailer. Here I'm gonna go over the references in it that relate to the games, some that tie into other Nintendo content, and even a few that are pulled from real life. I'm super excited about this movie, and definitely will make more videos on it in the future, so if you want to see those, then please subscribe to my channel, hitting that bell button to stay notified when I upload new videos. Alright, so the trailer starts off with Mario entering some sort of arena, revealing that his opponent is Donkey Kong, with this version looking a lot more like his original arcade style, which comes across as a bit more goofy than intimidating. Of course, that original Donkey Kong entry featured Mario as the main character, facing off against the obvious King Kong-inspired ape, however saving Pauline instead of Peach, who might actually make a cameo in this movie. During the fight, DK quickly gains an upper hand and beats Mario using his famous hand slap, which is actually his very annoying down special attack from the Super Smash Bros. Series. It also looks like this is set somewhere within Donkey Kong Island, as a lot of the artwork looks really similar to what you'd see in those newer Return titles, as in the background you can spot a statue with the head of the ape, as well as some bananas etched into the wall. Also, if you look closely in the audience, you can actually see Dixie and Diddy Kong, along with who I think is Swanky Kong, but it's hard to tell. This I think is Cranky Kong, who we see a lot of in this trailer, and this at the bottom might also be DK Jr., but I'm not sure if the timeline exactly matches up. It depends how old he's supposed to be here. If you guys spotted anything else in this crowd of people, then please let me know in the comments below. The next scene shows the vastness of Bowser's army, where you can quickly spot iconic enemies like the Koopa Troopas that sorta look like Hammer Bros, some Bob-ombs, a few swoops, scared looking Shy Guys, Goombas in a tower, scary piranha plants, and even what appears to be a gigantic Sludge Bro. This leads to a moment where Bowser uses some sort of telekinesis on a captured Luigi, which isn't an ability that he usually has, and is something that's usually mainly associated with Kamek. Either way, he's looking for Mario, meaning he must have had some sort of standoff earlier in the movie, and knows that he's the only thing stopping him from completing his mission. He goes on to even call Mario a human, which other than Super Mario Odyssey, is really the first time that a name has been attached to these characters, leading to a scene where the mustachioed man is working in the real world as a plumber. Now, if you've all seen the poster leaks, then you'll know that one revealed a Super Mario Bros. Plumbing van, with the two standing in front of it, seemingly posing in the streets of New York City, which is confirmed by what I think is an American flag in the background. This is actually similar to the original live-action Mario movie, although in that case, it looked a lot more run down. Things then shift to Peach's castle where the princess and her Toad council are discussing Bowser's impending attack on the different worlds. What's really cool is that the map that you see is essentially an overworld map outlaying the different places in this movie, as this seems to be Mushroom Kingdom, this must be Donkey Kong Land, this is obviously Desert Land, or the Sand Kingdom, or Sarahasa Land, where Daisy's from. This I believe is Yoshi's Island, as it looks a lot like it does from that SNES entry. There's also what I believe to be Haunted Land, which is where we saw Luigi in that last trailer. And finally, Lava Land, or Bowser's Kingdom, where if you look closely, you can see Bowser's fortress ascending from it, containing what appears to be a giant star. Also note that the Ice Fortress Land, or Snowland, isn't present on this map, so maybe it's already been destroyed, and that's the star Bowser collected from the last trailer. It's also revealed here that Peach is much more of a warrior, really leading the Toads, and even Mario in this mission against Bowser, at one point holding a long spear, dressed in her biker outfit from the Mario Kart series, something that will reappear later in this trailer. Also, as a bit of a note, there's paintings that you can see in the castle's foyer of other places within their world, but it is unclear and probably unlikely that you can enter them as some sort of warp. Next, we jump to Peach clearly trying to train Mario in what to expect in his adventures, here in a course that's very similar to what was seen in the game's past 2D entries. Peach has equipped this with fire bars, donut blocks, cannons with bullet bills, piranha plants, and even a flagpole at its end. Mario does seem to struggle a bit during the fire bar section, which is a lot like real life, as we've all definitely died at least one time in Bowser's castle to this obstacle. Things then jump to my favorite moment of the trailer when they come across a bridge that has dozens of Cheep Cheeps jumping over it, which is a definite homage to two specific athletic base levels from the original NES entry. Although they didn't attach to your face, they just damaged you. Next are a few quickly edited together scenes which are packed with Easter eggs, so just hang with me as I quickly go through them. First, you'll see Mario fly extremely fast in Tanuki form, which I'm assuming transformed him by collecting the power leaf. Then there's a moment where Peach actually touches a fire flower, and what's a really nice touch is that her dress even changes to the classic red and white color that's associated with that power-up. Next, there's a blink and you'll miss it scene featuring multiple Yoshis of different color, but from what I can see there's no green one, so I'm going to assume that will be reserved for Mario's main dino buddy. There's also a few clips we saw in the last trailer involving the Iceland, and Bowser burning their fortress to the ground, and finally a cool moment where Mario and Luigi travel through a warp, where I'm going to assume this is how they were transported from the real world to this strange land. This for some reason reminds me a lot of the Bifrost scene from Thor Ragnarok, where the two brothers are split up just like what seems is going to happen in this movie. Now the final scene of this trailer is definitely the money shot, as it features Mario traveling across Rainbow Road in a cart, literally looking like a moment that was plucked directly from that sub-series. There are tons of characters in this shot, and some are a bit blurry, so I'll try my hardest to go over each of them and what vehicle they're driving. First, of course, is Mario in his classic kart style from Mario Kart 64. You also see the princess in her biker outfit from earlier in the trailer, now on her motorcycle. There's Donkey Kong riding in a vehicle with two rockets attached to his back, looking a lot like Diddy Kong's boosters from Super Smash Bros. There's Toad, who's driving an enormous monster truck. There's Funky Kong, who kinda looks like he's double riding with Lanky Kong, but I'm not sure if that's him. I'm pretty sure this is Cranky Kong because of his weird hat from earlier, but it is a bit blurry. And I think to the left, also in a bit of a blur, is Kiddy Kong with Diddy in the car behind him, but once again, it's hard to tell. Alright, that's gonna be it for today's video, guys. I really hope you did enjoy this one. If there's any Easter eggs I missed at all, then please, of course, let me know in the comments below. Also, if you want to see more of these videos, please subscribe to my channel, hit that bell, and go follow my Instagram at CopyCatGamer. There I upload some cool clips and items from my collection that you won't see anywhere else. Hope you guys all have a good day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!